LeBron James is a three-time NBA champion, a four-time NBA MVP, and one of the best basketball players and pro athletes of all time. But what if his career took a different path after high school? Today we explore the career of LeBron James. If he chose to pursue a college football career leading to the NFL, will King James go down as one of the greatest Ohio State Buckeyes of all time? And LeBron's first breakout game came in week 2 against San Diego State. Right here on a curl route, he decided to go up the sideline for 40 yards, his first touchdown as a Buckeye. It gets us on the board early, and then with seconds remaining, he can also show you the strength he has blocking off the edge for the touchdown for Harrison Jr. But we would be trailing in this one. King James tried to get the team back into this thing. 2nd and 14, you get 14 back. And then on 3rd and 4 here, a clutch play with seconds remaining in the third quarter. We'd go and tie up this ball game. Fourth quarter now, 24 all, 11 yards there on the curl route. And with 30 seconds left, we're trailing by 3. This big play made on the opposite sideline. We would stretch across with LeBron as we see him heading to the end zone. Harrison Jr., 68 yards. We win the home opener. We have 6 catches for 91 yards. Now, as we move forward to the end of the season, it's rivalry week as we lead Michigan here on the road 17-13, pick up a 19-yard reception. And on 3rd and 6 here, we get a deep ball, but it's overthrown. We're beside ourselves. We'd head to overtime where we would walk it off in double OT. LeBron with a touchdown in OT in the big game. And we now head to the Big Ten Championship, taking on the Cornhuskers. And we get on the scoreboard, LeBron from 14 yards out, and makes it a 10-7 lead. And we showed up in the biggest moments. King James right here, another big catch there on the corner route. And then on a 3rd and 4 seconds left in the first half, his second touchdown, 3 for 46 with 2 scores. Second half, up 10, up the sideline. There's nobody in front of us. King James to the end zone. Now his 3rd receiving touchdown already. And then with another big play, it's another vertical route, and LeBron stretches all the way up, and he will go into the end zone, showboating 72 yards out. His 4th touchdown reception as Ohio State. LeBron James, they win the Big Ten Championship, 5 catches for 4 touchdowns. Our first Big Ten Championship, now heading to the National Championship, taking on the Oklahoma Sooners. We're down those 7-0 early, and on the curl, we beat them downfield deep there. Nobody over the top for 30 yards, but we were trailing early on in this one, set a 28-10 deficit. And before the half, we tried with LeBron to get down to the end zone, but came up a little bit shy, and this one was all Sooners, 42-17 the lead. We did our part trying to work downfield, but the Sooners walk away as the college football national champions as we finish our first season with LeBron. 707 yards, 11 receiving touchdowns. That was best on the team, but we would head into year 2 as a sophomore as a all Big Ten wide receiver, number 2 in the preseason polls, and we'd make it through the season unbeaten. And we now head to another Big Ten championship, this time against Northwestern, and LeBron continued to do what he does his best. Clutch play in the biggest moments, up ahead 7-0. We had a big play there on the curl, get 7 yards. Now moving ahead second half, 21-0. LeBron been a little bit quiet in this one so far, but starting to warm up. 17 yards there. We prevail here in our second straight Big Ten Championship, 7 catches, 78 yards for LeBron. But it wasn't enough to get into the national championship as we finished number 5, taking on Texas A&M here in the Rose Bowl. So in the Rose Bowl, it's another chance for us to get a big moment win in a New Year's 6 bowl game as we failed to make it to the national championship. But LeBron, in a big moment here, 2nd and 10, he stretches out up the sideline. The first big moment for him here in this Rose Bowl game, 98 yards from his own end zone. And we're now ahead in the second half, 17-14, 4th and 6, and this is his 2nd of the game. 39 yards there for King James. We head to the 4th quarter, 2 minutes left, trailing by 3 against the Aggies, but nobody has the deep coverage in the zone, and we go 47 yards, his 3rd receiving touchdown of the game. But here we are again, 4th and 22. The defense sold out, and we overthrown there as we would fall in the Rose Bowl against the Aggies. LeBron's 2nd straight season losing in a big game as we finished 2nd in receiving. And overall, it was a step forward. 10 more receptions, the same amount of touchdowns. We head to the junior year where Ohio State falls in the conference. We had one loss against Michigan. That means now we move on and take on Iowa State in the Cotton Bowl. No chance to have a three-peat in the Big Ten Championship, but instead, Ohio State doing work as we're excited here with LeBron. We have a 14-10 lead. First half, seconds left. LeBron stretching up the field. He would not be caught. It would be a touchdown there from CJ Stroud in his final year. We'd finish with 3 catches, 90 yards, and a touchdown, a 28-13 win in the Cotton Bowl as we head into our senior season. Look at the numbers there for LeBron. He's had a tremendous career with over 33 touchdowns receiving. We head to our senior year with LeBron James, looking to break records with a team that is poised to be Big Ten champs again. As you see, we are right there with Penn State in the middle of this season. This is a huge game on the road as we trail in the third quarter. LeBron going outside, he picks up a huge gain of 22. But Penn State now up 11. LeBron with the seam-busting play gets us right back in this game, setting a brand new school record for receiving touchdowns in a career. What a career it's been out here for LeBron James, but there's still work to be done. Trailing by 3, 1:10 left. It goes off King James's hands into the Penn State defense. A turnover, and from there, they would work out the clock. We'd fall to our first game of the year, and Penn State would win the East, and we would finish 4th in the college football landscape, which means we miss out on the Big Ten Championship, and now we head to the Orange Bowl, taking on the UCF Knights. And we want one big win to finish out LeBron James's career here in college. He hasn't won the big one other than the Cotton Bowl. He would love another New Year's Six bowl win. As we are trailing here, a ball this he didn't see it. So with seconds remaining, we're down 4. We have a play going away from us on the triple option. As you see it here on the triple option to perfection, Ohio State would lead, but with a 4th and 11, the defense stepping up as McDowell is dropped. We'd have a 6-catch, 82-yard day, no touchdowns in our final game here with LeBron James in his career at Ohio State. But what a career it was. A record-breaking career for LeBron. No longer a basketball guy. He finished with over 1,000 yards receiving, 13 touchdowns, which is a career high, over 3,400 yards in total receiving yards, 46 touchdowns, both of which are career records here at Ohio State in the receiving category. As he'd head to the NFL draft, King James was one of the top picks and would go to the Cleveland Browns as their first-round pick.